Hello, Sagittarius and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hope everyone is doing well today. So we are going to take a look into your February love reading for this message. So let's get started here. We'll start with this Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck. Okay. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They are not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title here on this channel. So if there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something in the message. Please keep in mind, guys, the energy and the time is fluid. So you might find that this has already happened, or a lot of times people will say that it happened at a later time. Okay. However, I do ask if you find these messages are helpful. If they resonate, please give it a thumbs up just for supporting the channel. And if you would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome here. And I just want to say thank you guys so much to the subscribers that have been here since the beginning. You guys are amazing. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support. So Sagittarius, let's get started. We have complicated coming out, so let me do the little blessing. Please, Spirit, thank you for the most positive and guiding message for our subscribers. Please allow positive guidance through whatever our friends need to hear, and please allow them to gain clarity on their situation at this time. So, blessed be, as above, so below. Something is complicated here, okay? On the bottom of the deck, we have conclusion, okay? So conclusion is something is ending to make way for something new to come into your life. Now, this ending, it could be like a particular ending, like something ends practically, like a relationship, a job. But in this particular instance here, Sag, I feel like what's ending is a phase of your life. I feel like it's also kind of playing on how you feel about yourself. Your belief systems, things that you really value within yourself are changing at this time. I feel like this is complicating things. I do feel like this is a very important time, and there may be some type of message or some type of lesson that you're supposed to be learning out of this period right now. So I feel like there is a need here to pay attention. So let's see here, Sag, what we can see for you guys for the month of February in love. We are going to first look at challenges, outcome, and how to move forward in this. Then we'll break down you and your partner. So let's see here, Sag, what we can see for you guys. Most important message here for Sagittarius. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to see for the month of February? Please and thank you. One more shuffle. So there's going to be a decision that needs to be made. feel like there's a particular situation that's causing a lot of toxicity in your life, okay? And it's also causing some uncertainty, some things that aren't really clear, okay? I also feel like there's a lot of things at play here, okay? Maybe this is a lot of options, a lot of baggage, a lot of information. I feel like this is very heavy. This is weighing heavy on your shoulders, this decision that you're having to make. And at this time, Sag, I feel like you're not really wanting to pay attention. You're kind of aloof. I'm getting the sense here, Sag, that you, and this could be for just a select few of you, but I feel like you put a lot of time and effort into a situation. Maybe this is a particular relationship. And even though this is still working or still cohesive together, I feel like it's not what you planned it to be. It's not what you envisioned this being. This time or this part of the relationship or this particular, there's something that's going on here. And I feel like you expected something different out of this situation than what's coming. So let's see here, Sag. Let's take a couple cards for you. What is Sagittarius's intentions here, Spirit? What is Sagittarius's intentions right now? So a decision needs to be made here. But I feel like this is a situation that you have a very deep connection with, very deep ties to. But I feel like this person also carries with them some toxicity that they're trying to release. I do feel like you may end up walking away from this situation. Clarify the Eight of Cups for me, Spirit. Okay. So I feel like this is definitely going to end. I feel like this is going to feel very burdening, very sad when this does end, okay? And I feel like even though you may go within, work on yourself, try to gain clarity or, you know, work on your career goals, work on your finances, be more independent, I feel like it's going to be very disheartening when this happens for you. Making room, making room. The Ten of Cups is like a family situation. So maybe there's children involved in this situation for some of you. For others of you, this was just a very deep connection that you don't really want to walk away from, but I feel like you understand that you're going to have to walk away from this person in order for them to change. So for your person, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so they could be a water sign. I do feel like they may be unavailable, at least emotionally right now. And I feel like there may be some actual overindulgence or splitting of energy. I do feel like they need to heal. They need to heal from a past situation. Maybe this is a past relationship. This very well could be something from their childhood. I feel like until they go through this healing process for themselves, they're going to really be at odds. They're going to be confused. There's going to be delays. I'm really getting a sense here, Sagittarius, that there is a need to proceed with caution. Now, I understand if there's kids involved, all this stuff, but we still have to look out for our best interest. If a situation is toxic, especially if it's abusive, whether it's verbally abusive, mentally abusive, physically abusive, you guys are going to need to take a step back from each other to get help. maybe this person is going to need counseling or something along those lines to heal these deeply rooted wounds. Otherwise, they're just going to keep exerting the same behavior. And by you staying in this situation and trying to love the hurt out of them, it's just making them withdraw more. I definitely feel like they are also maybe withholding money. What I feel like Spirit is telling you, Sag, here is to free yourself from this connection. Now, again, I understand if there's kids involved, all that we have to take certain precautions or certain steps, allow for certain things to play out. But I really ultimately feel here, Sag, that this isn't going to last for very much longer. Okay? I do feel like you're trying to like love this person healthy or love this person to be a certain way, and I get this sense here that it's not working and it's not going to work. That's not how you heal a person. They really have to decide on their own to make these changes. Let's get a couple cards here for your advice, Sagittarius. I do ultimately feel here that there is a deep connection. Okay, there very well could be other ties such as children or business, something along those lines. And that is understandable of why you wouldn't want to break ties. But you can only stay in a toxic situation for so long, okay? And the outcome is breaking these ties. The Devil in reverse. Let's get a couple cards for your outcome here, or advice. Okay, so I feel like, again, we have the Tower with the Five of Pentacles. This is very low vibrational energy, so this is going to be a very abrupt ending. I feel like there may be some information that's revealed, something that sets for this tower to crumble. But understand here, Sag, when there's a tower moment, the foundation of this, whatever it is, relationship, whether it's job, whether it's a business, whether it's a family situation, a family dynamic, the foundation wasn't solid enough to withstand any storm anyway, especially the big ones. And now, with the Five of Pentacles, there is a sense of loss. There is a sense of sadness. You don't want to walk away from this person. You don't want to. If you look in this card, she's kind of looking back like, but I love them. But they're toxic. And I feel like they probably play this in and out game, right? One moment they're presenting very, ready for a relationship or ready for this commitment, ready for this family dynamic and wanting to go head on full force towards the future. And the next minute they're back and forth, in and out, withholding, not really wanting to communicate properly or give you the time of day, give you respect that you deserve. Okay. And ultimately, Sag, I feel like if you were to stay in this situation, it's going to start causing feelings of resentment, which is very, very lower vibrational, but it's kind of the wrong state of mind you're wanting to be in, especially if there's children involved. So by letting this fall, you're releasing these burdens. So let's see here. I do feel like there is some caution that's needed. There may also, like I said, be other parties involved, or multiple soulmates, okay? One thing that I always try to touch on, soulmate, twin flame, all those types of connections are definitely more to help you along on the ascension journey. But Sag, we have multiple soulmates, okay? These soulmates, these people that are our soul connections, are brought into our lives, and they're the people that we have a hard time releasing, a hard time letting go of. Now understand here, Sag, every person can have multiple soulmate partner. Every person does have multiple soulmate partners. Now, how many partners we experience in our lives, period, is going to have an effect on how many people we intertwine our souls with. What I'm seeing here, Sag, is your person may be confused on this, okay? I feel like they feel a deep connection with you, but I also feel they feel a deep connection with another person. And I know that's going to be hard to hear, but you need to understand that fact so you can make the best move for Sagittarius moving forward. Now, whether that's going to be full force into this competition so you can clear this confusion, or whether it's putting yourself first, looking at your self-worth and deciding to put yourself first. It's really up to you, Sag. Now, one thing I do feel that's going to happen, this person is going to come in and out of your life and perpetrate this confusion as long as you allow. So, are you going to allow the confusion, or are you going to put your foot down and stand your ground, not continue with the cycle? And you can very well have a conversation with this person like, look, I do want this to work, but there needs to be healing, and I feel like there needs to be some counseling. Maybe counseling on your part. Maybe this is family counseling. There's some type of guidance, some type of, I feel like, especially because this person isn't really accountable for their actions, you need to have like a third party coming in to kind of like, yeah, that's not okay to treat people like this. And, you know, that could be where a lot of your issues are stemming from. I do feel like they are trying to clear the confusion. I honestly feel like for your best interest, Sag, it's just to focus on self. Focus on your healing, your self-worth, your self-growth process. This person is always going to be there. That's what I feel. That's what I'm feeling right here, right now. Okay? I also feel here that you are kind of taking a hit with your confidence, your self-worth, with your energy levels, period, by entertaining this drama. And I do get the sense that this has probably gone on for a while. So you're going to have to make a decision for yourself. Obviously, we all have free will. So again, there's family involved. You have to make a decision for yourself. But ultimately, Sag, put yourself first. The Power Thought card that's coming out for you guys, and I will do an extended reading here, Sag. What I am going to start doing in the extended reading, I've discovered a new little, I was guided to do an extended reading the other day, and I was just pulled out a different deck and kind of laid out a couple different outcomes to see how it would turn out, and I really like how that's going. So I feel like that's what I'm going to do here in this extended. I'm going to pull out a different deck and just kind of pull like 3 or 4 cards, like 3 or 4 different times, just to get a few different outcomes, a different scenarios, see how this plays out. I also am going to still pull the Psychic, the Guidance, and the Soul Truth deck out. So if it's something you're interested in, the link will be below in the description box. The Power Thought card that's coming out, Sag, is I can release the past and forgive everyone. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free. I am free to move into new glorious experiences. can release the past and forgive everyone. So, Sag. Again, if you're interested in the extended reading, the link will be below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.